Hello guys, my name is Nicholas, also known as Official Nickel on Reddit. People requested me to just make a quick video of the Backfire Ranger X1, and of course I'm gonna do that. This is not gonna be a review, I'm gonna work on that in the future. It will be released before the actual board is released. So just so we're not confused in the future, or in this video, this is not a jet tune, this is a clone I made, and I'll be using this to compare like the height. So this has the same height as a Vogor or an own board or Meepo, so that's why I'm using it. It has 90mm wheels and 50 degree trucks. It's 35 inches long, so you know that. And that's what I'm going to use to compare like the length and height and stuff like that of this all-terrain board, which is the Backfire Ranger X1. It's a prototype with 3D printed enclosures that has seen 850 miles. Before you complain about it looking brand new, I have repainted it, because I hate having stuff laying around that looks garbage. That's just me. So I reject it, man. Nope, it has to look good, so I make it look good. But yeah, this is the Ranger X1. So you can see 65, 6.5 inch trucks with a 10mm axle, a 10S4P huge enclosure, which is actually not much higher than the normal enclosure on the Ranger G2S, so that's the same height, it's just a bit longer. And no, they're not compatible with each other. The mounting hardware is entirely different, or the hardware is not, but the screw insets are differently placed. I tried myself, trust me. Same you see compartment though, and it has a blow light for those that cares. And this is the remote. This is the standard Vogor one. Did I break the remote? No. It has two modes, and of course the bearing here. Ooh. Yeah. You can change mode while it rides, of course. So you have to go to standstill. Same goes for reverse. It uses dual kingpin trucks here. And it has all barrels here, and then cone and bell. You can use bell and cone in the back. The front is cone and barrel, cone and barrel. You can only use a cone or a very small bushing here and here. So this kingpin is shorter than this one by a significant amount. Normal longboard inserts, and just to clear up some confusion, these are not plates holding on the motors, these are actually just holding on the wires. They actually do get screwed into a 10mm axle here, which uses a nut that's the same as these. So if relatively speaking, you could just put on a normal pair of longboard wheels with a 10mm bearing. That's totally possible, I've tried it. The bearing is a huge bearing on the outside here, with an insert in the inside that has a cutout for a notch like on the Maytag hub motors that goes into the hub with this truck here. The hangers are both identical on both ends, other than 4 screws here. It has a carbon fiber graphic on the bottom. It is just wood, so this is just graphics, pure graphics. And it has a protective layer on top of it, which sadly doesn't last that long, but it's fine. It uses M6 screws here, so you could possibly change that out for finger screws in the future. It uses, I think these are like M3 or M4 screws for the motor plate, which can be taken off like this, and then you can take the wheel off by tapping it out, putting on a new one, and then putting on the motor plate again. The bearing is not a part of the motor plate, they're actually on the stator part of the motor inside. So now you know that. It has flanger base plates, a laser cut grip tape. It's double drop, so it's drop here, and a drop down here, like a drop through and a drop, which means it's actually very close to the ground. And I think most people are gonna get super surprised by the riding height of the sport. You're probably thinking, well, it's high. It's all-terrain wheels. It has to be high. Again, same height as a Mogo. Coming soon, 2019. Only $299. Now, a Wogo, Meepo, and onboard. You can see here, as I said, 90mm wheels. There's no rises, so this is purely just wood to truck. It's the same height, which means that if you actually get I think it's onboard that uses like double rises to get a higher board, it will actually be higher than the Backfire Ranger. The ground clearance is good. I'm not dropping against anything on the ground. I can put 4 fingers, just a reference on my board. So I'm not hitting any curves or anything when I'm going down, unless it's a kind of steep hill going up to a curb, then going down, or very high curb. Then no, that's not a problem at all. But yeah, very pretty looking board. It runs very well. I put 850 kilometers on it. I'm getting 36 kilometers an hour until the last 2 bars. Then I'm getting some thermal shielding because I have LG cells. If I take a pause for like half an hour, I will regain all the power and I'm able to get 21-ish miles per charge. It's a very quiet board. Well, I have, again, GLD cells, so I don't want to talk much about the hill climb ability, but it can climb hills. I do lose some power going up bigger hills, but it's because my battery is getting hot, so I'm losing some power. It runs very well, has been super reliable for my journeys I've been on for a month, and again I repainted it, so it looks fantastic. You can see there's some battle marks here and there, but yeah, battle marks. But yes, this is a closer look on, oh yeah, some wear and tear. The sides of these wheels wear out quickly because of hitting stuff, stones, but it doesn't impact anything, and these wheels are so thick that replacing them won't be a thing for years. And if you have to replace them and you can't find replacement wheels, you can just take the front ones off, put them on the back. Since they will wear out less than these. But yeah, just gonna give a quick run over. It's a really good board. One thing people may ask me for is a flex test. So, of course, I'm gonna show you some flex. You probably saw the enclosure hit the ground, but that's also me standing in the middle of the board. My position is usually feet here, which I'm not sure if I showcased good enough, but it doesn't actually flex that much right there, but it's responsive enough to feel great. But again, very pretty board, and I really like it. The final version will have like rubber things around it. I think I saw a picture of it on the update, so that will look good, look very good. I'm hoping I can get something like that on mine, or at least make it myself, just to protect the deck a bit, because you do scuff it off by taking off the enclosures often, and that's a shame when it's so pretty, or not pretty, but looks good. But yeah, if you have any questions, or you want to have some questions in like a video in the future or anything, or want to know anything specific, or have me doing some tests or showing something, please let me know. I can do almost anything. I won't take the board majorly apart, but I can of course show you the inside of the battery and stuff like that. I just won't take the entire board apart. So yeah, that's it. My camera's also luckily enough overheating now. So yes.